First of all, we have to get the average of the charge. So to do this, we are going to put equal prom or promedio if you are in Spanish, and you are going to select the values of the first column, and you can drop it down. But as you see, we have too many decimals, so we have to cut it down and make it less. Now, we want the uncertainty of the average of the charge. So we do this by equals maximum of our values, the first column, and then we subtract the minimum of the first column as well. And we have to put this into a parenthesis in order to have the right values to divide it into 2, and then you can drop it down. And as it happened in the last occasion, we can get less decimals by using the button on number section. Now we have to do the plot graph. So for this, we are going to select the values of the voltage column, and with control, the ones from average charge. And then we're going to graph insert, and we're going to put a table. And as we can see, it does not have the required values. So we are double clicking and going to data, and we are going to put there the name of voltage. That it is the name of that part of the graph. And then we are going to do the same with the part in the horizontal way. But as we can see, we do not have an horizontal name, so we have to go to format, to the vertical axis, and we're going to put the title, and we are going to put average of the chart that we can just copy paste as we did last. And then we are going to change the name of the graph. That in this case is going to be average of the charge versus voltage. Now that we have the graph with the correct names, we are going to go to the plus and we're going to select the error bars. But as we can see, the error bars are bigger than our uncertainty average. So we're going to select the vertical error bars and we are going to double click on them. And we are going to open the menu and we want personalized and specific. And we are going to put the uncertainty average, and then we will put these values again, but in the negative ones. So then, as we can see, the error bars have disappeared. And as this happened, now we have to do the same with the horizontal bars. We double click and we are going to put this time a fixed value, and we're going to put 1 because it is the same value as the uncertainty of the voltage. And that's how we get our error bars. Now that we have established where are the error bars, we have to get the best fit line. So we are going to put in options and line of tendency. And now we have the best fit line. And we are going to put this in more options and present the equation of the graph and then present the error square value. And now we have the equation of the best line and we're going to fix it there. Okay, so now we want to get the maximum gradient line and the minimum gradient line. So for this, in the maximum, we are going to put equal the first variable, and we are going to add the 1 because that's its uncertainty. Then we're going to get the last value of voltage, and we are going to subtract also 1. Then in the x-axis, in the y-axis, we are going to get the first value of the average, and we're going to subtract its uncertainty, and then we get the last value of the average, and we are going to add its uncertainty. Then for the minimum, we are going to put the first value of voltage, and in this time, we're going to subtract it. And then for the other one, we're going to get the last value of voltage, and we're going to add the average, well, its uncertainty. And then we're going to get the first value of the average, and we're going to add its uncertainty. Then we are going to get the last value of average, and we are going to subtract the uncertainty. As we have done this, we are going to put this as linears. So we first had to get a right click on the table, and we are going to put to select data. We're going to put the maximum gradient line, the x-axis in the right place, and then the y-axis. And we're going to accept it. Then we add another one, and we put the minimum gradient line, the x-axis, and the y-axis that we have got. Now we put accept, and we already have those points. But to put them in linear graph, we're going to go into the add. We are going to put in more options, and we are going to select the maximum gradient line, accept, and then we go scroll down, and we are going to see the percent equation of the graph. Now that we have it, we are going to place it wherever we want. I want to put it in the up part, and we are going to change its color. I want it to be red, so now it's red. We are going to repeat this process with the minimum gradient line. We put plus, we scroll down, and we get the equation. We place it back down of the maximum, and I want to put it green. And we also have to change the one of the best fit line. So now that we have this, we have to get rid of the extra lines that they really were made because of other assumptions. And we are also going to change the name of voltage. We're going to go to personalized options, and we're going to put best fit line. And then we get rid of the linear ones that are not part of this equation. Now, as we can see, we in the past graph, these values didn't pass through the error bars, so we can change it in order to pass through the error bars, and that's what we have done. And we having already all the values written, we are going to copy it and just like that with the normal copy button and paste it on the Word document, and that's how we get our graph.